Hey y'all, it's Lindsey. It's that time of year where we take a moment to reflect, assess, and possibly adjust how things are going in our daily lives so that we can achieve things that we really want to achieve. I have been doing that over this past couple of days, and I wanted to share that with you a little bit. And ultimately what this boils down to is priorities. But first, if this is the first time that we are meeting, hi, I'm Lindsey. I follow a keto-friendly way of life, and I've been doing that since 2016, January 2016. I like to share things like that here on my channel. What I eat in a day videos, different recipes, reviews of recipes, and sometimes I like to talk about the other pieces of the wellness puzzle that I'm trying to take hold of and you know, make part of my life. If that's something that you are curious about, I would love to have you subscribe and hang around for a while. Returning viewers, we are almost there to 2024. What? It's happening. In the spirit of reflecting on things, I need to give you a little bit of context. I am excited by all of the hobbies. I love all of them. I get enthusiastic about it. It's been that way my entire life. If I don't have at least 17 hobbies that I want to be engaged in at any given point in time, I'm probably ill. I love the idea of being a jack of all trades and a master of none, which is fortunate because that seems to be my general MO. I got super jazzed about drums for a little while. I wanted to get a drum kit. I wanted to learn how to play the drums. That never came to fruition because we don't really have a setup that allows for those things, but I was so jazzed. I bought a little drum practice pad and some sticks and things, and I was just like super into it. I got super into kiteboarding. I was obsessed with it. We saw it out in the Outer Banks a few years back. I thought it was the coolest thing on the planet. It's a wakeboard, it's a kite that powers the wakeboard, and you can just go have a blast on the ocean without a single engine or motor. It's so cool. We finally got the chance to try it out. I was not good. And when I say not good, I mean I am absolutely dreadful at kiteboarding, but I can also tell you this, I can't wait to go do it again. I don't have that thing in me that tells me like if you're not good at it to start with, then you should just give up and quit. I instead say, I was so bad at that, I wanna go do it again and again and again. That's the context here. One of the things I struggle with is accurately reflecting on how things have gone and then making those adjustments after you assess it and just try to hone in on maybe where areas of improvement could actually be. I tend to be a little bit of a bull in a china shop. I don't really, I don't do well with the pause and reflect, which is why I think I'm trying to talk this out with you right now. The pinch point I think comes down to understanding priorities. And as a person who loves all of the hobbies, I struggle with prioritizing what needs to happen, in what order, and what really matters. And I also struggle to say like, I love all of these things, but I can't love them all equally at this moment. With that said, let's reflect and assess and then try to adjust. I struggle to prioritize things and I get really excited about the new shiny object in front of me without wanting to let go of the things that I was already holding on to. One of those things was this past January, I was hyper focused on wanting to improve my piano skills. I can read music, I am a vocalist on our worship team, and I really, really wanted to develop my skill at the piano. I started off strong, and it was like 5 months into the year when things finally, I was starting to get pulled in other directions and it became less of a priority for me. I was using an app called Simply Piano, which gamified the process, super fun, thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't think that it actually improved my skill with piano. I still want to improve my piano skills, and it's more or less for me, it's not for anyone else. Which means that it sort of takes a back seat when other things become higher priorities, such as, homeschool. I homeschool my kids. So that's a top-notch priority. Maintaining my home is a top-notch priority. Keeping my marriage and my parent-child relationships strong, top priority. I can only fit so many other things in. So piano, I'm stopping the Simply Piano app, and I'm just gonna be working on things like scales, arpeggios, those kinds of things in the spare moments whenever I have the time. I'm not ever going to be a great pianist because of the fact that I don't make it a top-notch priority. And I think I've come to a place where I'm okay with that. I'm content. I guess that's the right word for that, content. There were other things that I did this past year that I was super jazzed about. I shared 100 different things here on my channel about, like monitoring ketones or doing electrolytes or doing all of these different things, trying to focus on fat, trying to focus on protein, trying to find the balance, trying to start up some more consistent exercise rhythms and routines in my daily life. All of these things matter to me. I have to be willing to focus on what is a highest priority that I can actually implement. Let's sort of keep that in focus too. I cannot say that something is a priority if I cannot actively implement it in a consistent way. So the exercise piece this year is going to maintain a top-notch priority for me. So we've got what? Family, marriage and kids, homeschooling, household, exercise needs to be, and I can only do 5, right? I can only maintain 5. And then the last thing I'm gonna focus on again is nutrition. And the biggest part about my nutrition that I wanna focus on is simplifying. I need to stop trying to overcomplicate my life because I get excited about one little thought or a spark of an idea, and then I just I shoot off into left field and cannot regather myself. One of those things that's gonna help me simplify my nutrition piece of the puzzle this year is going to be something brand new, and it is SALTT by Keto Chow. I am so excited about this. This is an electrolyte drink mix that is a single serving packet called SALTT, S-A-L-T-T. It's not SALTT. It's SALTT, and I am so jazzed about this. This electrolyte drink mix has sodium, magnesium, potassium, sulfate. It's got some calcium in there. The sodium is at almost 970 milligrams. The magnesium is at almost 180 milligrams. On some of them, it's over 180 milligrams. It has potassium at about 420 milligrams, depending on the flavor that you've got. Sulfate at 162 milligrams, and about anywhere from 0 to 9 milligrams of calcium in one of these servings. I am so jazzed about this. The portability of this is amazing. I love it. I love these single serving packets. I love that these are travel friendly. I can stick them in my purse, and there's so many awesome flavors to choose from. They have a berry flavor, a citrus flavor, an orange flavor, a strawberry lemonade flavor, and they've come up with all these super fun, cute names to go along with it. There's also a mango. They've got chocolate, which that is my current favorite electrolyte drink mix. Right now, chocolate flavors are totally in for hot chocolate. They've got a caramel chocolate flavor, and then they've also got just a clean flavor that's just the electrolytes, no sweeteners, no flavors, no junk. I am beyond excited about this. And they are launching this right now. You get 30 packets for $33. If you order between now and January 6th, SALTT is gonna throw in 3 free packs for you. You can order these in individual flavors of 30 each. So all 9 flavors you can get individually. Or you can get the all the things bundle, which is what I have here, 6 citrus and then 3 of all the other flavors. You could also get just all the chocolate one. And so that's the chocolate and the chocolate caramel, or you can get like all the fruity flavors if you want to give all the fruity flavors a try, but you're like, chocolate's not really my thing. I'm telling you though, chocolate, SALTT as a hot chocolate, it's where it's at. It's where it's at this winter. You can use my link down in the description box below. I don't know if my discount code will work with 10% off. I encourage you to give it a try and let me know how you like SALTT. One of the hardest things that I find for myself is the honest reflection, the honest assessing in whether or not I have the capacity to add one more thing or take on something totally new and different outside of anything I've done before. I struggle with that a lot, and I struggle with being truly level-headed about those things because I get very passionate about things very easily. I'm very, very fortunate to have my husband who is an extremely level-headed man who can look at things outside of me and say, hey, these things sound super fun, but also we need to see if that would even fit into your daily life, especially whenever you already have 5 major priorities in your life. So having a buddy to help me do that is massive. I strongly encourage y'all to get someone who can lovingly and honestly help you evaluate what is going on in your world so that you can not do what I do, especially if you're one of those jack of all trades, master of none people like myself. In this era of social media, people like me who get excited about every little thing struggle greatly. And I strongly encourage you to, like I said, find that person who can help level you out, help walk through things with you in a loving, logical manner, so that you can honestly reflect, assess, and adjust and get to where you really want to be. I really want to be here for my family. I really want to be healthy. And I really want to share those things with y'all this year. I really appreciate you being here. Say really a few more times, Lindsay. You didn't do it enough. I appreciate you so very much. Happy New Year.